What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another UmaMusume video, and in this video we will be training Mejiro McQueen, the summer one to be more exact and or specific. And this is the inheritance I've chosen. It is a little mixed up, 42 on stamina, 54 on power, and 21 on guts. Well, just wanted that little help on stamina, and then that hopefully 54 is enough for the power, and then guts, just so happens to be on guts. If it was on power, I'd be happier, but it is what it is. It's what I got. And then I decided to run with 3 speed cards for this attempt in training. I wanted to see how it go with this McQueen specifically, because she does have a 14% growth rate on Y. So I wanted to see if 2 would be better, because I was actually trying 2 wise cards instead of 1 wise and 1 guts for the normal Teio off camera, and I did pretty well. The only issue is I didn't get power to 1200 plus. I believe that was a UF also. So yeah, I think if I can get power up there, then it'll work out. So we'll see what happens with this setup though, because 3 speed, don't think I've done that in a while, but we'll see how it goes. So here we go with Mejiro McQueen, the summer one. Also, I did take a look at the news to see who was going to be the new banner characters for the Christmas banner, and it is going to be a Mejiro build Christmas with I think Mejiro Palmer, Mejiro Bright as the characters, 2 Mejiro cards, and well, I guess technically 3 with the event card, huh? But yeah, just the whole thing is just Mejiro theme. So Nova, there you go. This Christmas is for you and your Mejiros, which, as much as I would normally pull in these costume event things, normally the normal me from like since starting the game, I would normally go after these costume themed characters, but these days I just gotta save now. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go start with the comments, and let me just do this real quick. Make sure I have the comments that it tells me. Total of 6 comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay. So I do have all 6. Take skill points. And there we go. So there was a comment. This isn't included in the 6. There's a comment from the Tap Dance City banner overview video. So I'm gonna go respond to that here, but I'm also gonna comment back just in case he doesn't see me responding to his comment here, he or she. So from I'm trying to see. I'm just gonna call you Neos. But apparently from Neos has gotten Tap Dance City, so I want to say congrats on getting Tap Dance City if you do see this. If not, I will just respond in the comment section, just so you can see that I saw your comment at least. But starting off with the comments from yesterday's video, we're starting off with Nova. All right, the Christmas banners. I'm gonna skip it unless we have something really special. So far, I just have 65k lying around, and I fear that I'm becoming a hoarder. Remember the Ramino 20. Well. I would say this is definitely something really special for you. Seeing that it is literally called, what, the Mejiro Gala? Let me double check that right now. Pretty sure it was called the Mejiro Gala. Yep, a gleaming Mejiro Gala. So I think it's safe to say that it is special based on the theme of the event. Actually, let me take a look at how they look. I remember seeing them, but I didn't take quite a good look. Not gonna lie, I actually do like Palmer's outfit in this one. And I'm not normally like the huge Palmer fan. I'll be honest on that. I feel like you guys already know, but no, pretty nice outfit for Palmer, I'd say. Brights is not that bad either, but it kind of looks like it could work for a Valentine's outfit as well, at least in my opinion. You guys have seen the outfit already. And then the cards is Mejiro Dober in her Santa outfit. And then Ramino looks like, kind of like the Ramino card. And then for the event support card, I don't know what kind it is or what kind of stat these cards are, but the event card is a Mejiro Ryan card. And I think you can see, Bright and Dober on the card along with Ryan. That's pretty much it. So yeah, Mejiro filled Christmas is what it is this year. That means maybe we should have a Satono one in the future, maybe. I feel like I should do this, but I'll just raise speed one more time. But moving on with the comment, anyways, I'm gonna say reverse is pretty good for me, as it is exactly what I wanted. A casual yet visually attractive game. I saw this video where this one guy spent on his event currency on the unlimited amount of dust and basically bricked his account. He asked for a refund, but the customer support said they cannot reverse what had happened. Why would they use it on the dust? I feel like there's other stuff you could have used it on. I'll use this for now. But yes, I do agree that so far I've been cool with reverse, since it has been pretty casual. And it is visually attractive, so far it's been doing pretty well for me. Haven't really been taking it too serious, just been logging in, just doing the bare minimum. And I seem to be alright with that so far. But unfortunately for that guy, I'd say he just has to start a new one. If I don't know if customer support can do anything about that, because that was by his choice. His or her choice. Or I guess you said he, so his choice. The anime season is almost coming to an end, and health is getting very good. Reign of the Seven Spellblades could use another season, honestly. The ending was like unfinished, as they still have more teachers to, well, I don't want to say it that way around, but true. What you call that? I feel like they should. I feel like 15 episodes in general is just a weird number. I feel like they will go on with it. I don't know this how it did in popularity or anything like that, but I personally did like it, so hopefully it does continue. Unfortunately, there are anime out there where we end up liking them, but they don't get continued. So, if you haven't already, you should see these anime: The Last Crusade or The Beginning of a New World. That one I've heard of, but don't think I've seen it. Classroom of the Elite, I've seen the original first season. Haven't seen the recent seasons. Banished from the Heroes Party, excited to live in the country life. I have seen that one. Demon Lord Retry, I've heard but have not seen. These animes will be having the second season soon. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, I guess besides Classroom of the Elite, right? Because I believe that one has already gone as far as 3 episodes. I mean, 3 episodes, 3 seasons. Or at least I feel like I've seen the 3rd season announced or something. I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I'm just saying too much. I feel like I mentioned that there was a season 3 when I was going over like the fall and winter seasons in August or September when I was looking at them. I don't know. I feel like I have. But okay. I'll take a look at the other 2 since I've heard of them, just haven't watched them. I'll give those a shot. Actually, I think, what did I see? No, I haven't seen anything yet. When is this one? Am I confused? Okay, this is weird. I'm gonna be real. I don't see the option. I'm gonna just assume it's one of these. Okay, so it's this one. Oh, it doesn't match. It's cool. That was the other option anyway. Or that was the option I wanted out of that one. Any other comment from Nova before I move on? Yes, there is a second comment. Also, I don't have Swimsuit McQueen, but I'm going with OG McQueen or Anime McQueen. It would be nice to see some Mejiro action though. Well, here it is. I am doing the Mejiro McQueen training run and also a lot more Mejiro action with the upcoming Christmas event. So there you go. Thank you for the comment, Nova. Next one is from someone I haven't seen in a while. And it is from Homura. Hey, finally back. Had to go in a break for some IRL stuff. Actually, hold on. Something I forgot to take a look at. Let me just pick the next option. 68 off that. I'll take it. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to take a look at something if I miss anything in the news. I believe this is just that. There it is. All right, back to the comment from Homura. Hey, finally back. I had to go in a break for some IRL stuff, but I've been watching and catching up when I got the chance. Hope things have been well and looking forward to the classics this time around. Like the actual IRL stuff, maybe. Actually, I feel like I did mention believe it was about a year ago when it happened. I think after New Year's is when I mentioned about the last year's winner for the Arima CM. I think that was last year. Should have been last year. But I'm hoping for Cheval Grand soon in a banner or her sisters. I just got a big weakness for characters with those Navy type sailor hats. I think we all have some type of weakness when it comes to a character, so it's all good. Or type of characters. I started training again and I still haven't decided who I'm gonna use. I'm starting to feel like Silent Suzuka is my lucky horse when it comes to training because I always get her UF or close to UF, and I just have bad luck with Katsuragi Ace. Weird. Like just starting training in general. I mean, if you're just starting to train again, I feel like you just have to get acclimated to the recent training scenario if you haven't done it for a while. I don't know how long you've taken a break from the game, but or if you've been familiarized yourself with the Project Clark. So I'm not too sure where you're at in Project Clark, if you've played it and gotten used to it, or you're still, you know, you just came back and you're messing around with it. So let me know. Oh, and I have a question. So what aptitudes like 10% in speed and power, for example? I've always heard to use cards. Hold on, give me a sec. Maybe we could just do this. Cards for the buff aptitudes, but I also sometimes see and hear when they have a buff on a training, you build cards for the others. Is it circumstance? I'm still a bit confused since I see people build cards to buff trainings of what they are already good at, or just use cards where they don't have a buff. Sorry for the confusing comment. I didn't know how to type it. Hope it isn't too confusing. Just would like to know if it's circumstance or not. I believe you're talking about the growth rate and the support card buildup. So, let's see. For me, it's for example, like the Mejiro McQueen swimsuit that I'm wearing right now does have some on speed, even though I gave her 3 speed cards, which is the growth rate, I believe, is 8% on speed and stamina, then 14% on wise. I do have only 1 wise card because of the fact that I have the growth rate at 14%. So that's just me testing out to see if it'll work out. I'll get 1200 easily because as in last video, I didn't really get too much in wise with that Teio. So that's the reason why I tried running 2 wise cards off camera. My reasoning for just using 3 speed is just to get as much speed as I can. So trying to pretty much push as much speed rainbow trainings or friendship trainings, just so I can also work on power a little more. But normally, if I was gonna say like a medium distance build, either way I'd still be running 2 speed cards as long as they have a growth rate on speed. 2 guts cards regardless of whether or not they have the guts growth rate. I just want to try and raise it up as high as I can. Usually 1 wise, but that's interchangeable if I want to use 2 wise instead of 2 guts. Trying to think of the setup. 2 speed, 2 guts. And then I'll use most likely Satake Mei And I feel like I'm missing a card. It would either be 2 Ys or 2 Guts. I feel like I'm the one that's being confusing. So 2 Speed, 2 Ys or 2 Guts, Sataki Mei, and I feel like I am missing a card and I don't know why. I guess one of the other. So 2 Speed, 2 Guts, then 1 Ys, or 2 Speed, 2 Ys, 1 Guts, and then Sataki Mei. It all depends on how I feel on your setup and also on your inheritance. I guess that also does play a factor on how you decide your support card setup with your inheritance. So I'd say a lot goes down to how you want to fix up your support cards. But I've been pretty much keeping it simple. For example, like Mihono Bourbon. In the initial video, I did do 2 speed, but I do want to try 3 speed because she doesn't have a growth rate in speed. I want to see how that goes. And yeah, so I guess it all just depends on the build you're going for and your inheritance. And you could also take a look at the growth rates. Generally, you could build your support cards based off the growth rate as well. So there you go. I hope I answered it some way or shape or form, because I felt like I was the one who was being confusing for a bit. So yeah, hopefully I was able to answer it somehow. I also got into real horse racing too, and been following a horse named Equinox. Equinox is actually the only horse girl that, or horse, say horse girl, the only horse that I've actually just kind of just looked up and see what they've been up to, for the simple fact that it is Kita-san Black's kid. This was like earlier when I was looking into like Kita and all that, and then stumbled upon the real life stuff and saw stuff about Equinox, and I did mention, I believe, after it had happened. So I would say like freshly off the New Year's, when I had mentioned that Equinox had won last year's Arima CM. So it's funny how you mentioned that you follow Equinox, because I do as well. Probably the only reason I do is simply because of Pretty Derby. Crazy, but and they are having a great run right now. Recently won the 2023 Japan Cup. Yes. And sorry if future spoilers if Equinox becomes a character in the story. We'll see. But 8 wins to 2 losses as is correct. I believe Equinox has only lost the Satsuki show and the Derby, getting 2nd place on both of them. Correct me if I'm wrong, Homura, but yeah, I believe that is Equinox's record. Everything else is 1st place, and then the Satsuki show and the Derby was this only 2 times they did not win 1st place. One more. I have a Friendsgiving too with a few childhood friends that moved near my town, so it was nice to see them again. Glad to see your videos show up in my notice and always here, still supporting. Keep it up. Thank you, Homer. I'm still, still here chugging along, so I'm glad and very thankful for your support. And to see you pop up is really nice to see that you are still seeing my videos pop up as notifications, so that's pretty cool. So thank you for the support, Homura, and hopefully I can see you a little bit more in the comment section time around. All right. Next, we do have a comment from Ren. Yeah, I can't wait to see who the new character is. Mejiro Palmer and Mejiro Bright. Although it really depends who it is. If it's like Dover or Zeno, I'll be able to skip. Well, basically a banner for someone I already have. Well, it is a Christmas banner, so unless you're just talking in general that you have, it's pretty much just going to be a character that's already been released with a costume, which is the case because of the Mejiros. If it's Christmas, I might be really able to skip. Really depends on what happens. I really hope it's not anyone I want. We all saw what happened last time. Hopefully with Christmas comes nice yummy rewards, I would think. I think they're going to give us 500 more carrot jewels somewhere in mid-December, I think. Not too completely sure what other things, but I'm pretty sure should be getting at least that 500 if anything. Don't completely know. I think I saw it in the news, so something like that maybe. Maybe. I'm just gonna grab this because I want to get the Ramino boost. Where did I... That support card is all I'm waiting on, really, though. The door on my background on my computer is reminding me every day not to spend. I should look at her more so she can remind me more. I got Kita to level 4, thankfully. One more level. But yeah, if having Duramente as your background is helping you not to spend, then... Or spend your jewels, then go for it. Whatever works. I guess I must be really lucky since I don't think her speed stat was above UE. Or it might be UF. Either way, it wasn't very high. Are we talking about the win that you had against without the flag thing? I think that's what you may be talking about. I don't have Super Creek ready there. Unfortunate. Well, just see what happens with our stamina. Yeah, Shadow feels pretty easy, but do you know when it resets daily? I never figured it out. Assuming we're talking about Eminence and Shadow. For me, it is at 11 a.m. PST. It was at noon before the daylight savings, but yeah, it's 11 a.m. PST for me. So that would be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're in the East Coast, and I don't know the other time zones. I think Mountain Time would be like, was it 2 hours ahead? 1 hour ahead? I honestly don't know. But yeah, just go from there. Mine is 11 a.m. PST. That's like the 4th time I said that. At least I feel like I did. But yeah, I know what you mean. My birthday is next month, so I will be having 2 birthdays or 2 Christmases. My friend actually has his birthday and Christmas Eve, so yeah. But yeah, I did end up getting Life is Strange and streaming it on Twitch. I played for maybe an hour and 50 for the first episode, and for the rest, I don't know what episode I'll stop at or anything. But I don't know, it's like at 2 hours and 50 minutes, maybe. Grab this. I don't know if I'll grab the speed, so I think I'll just do wise here. Oh, you watched Reign of the Spellblades? I saw like 1 or 2 episodes, I think. I actually liked it, so it was quite enjoyable. Oh, and the animations were pretty nice, at least my personal opinion. Where are the rainbow trainings, friendship trainings, huh? I kind of need that. Game doesn't want to give it to me, so I don't know how this training event's gonna be. We finally got a speed friendship training one, and hopefully I can at least push this to 900 plus. That's all I can really ask for. But moving on with the comment. And I saw Kingdoms of Ruin. I enjoyed it. I also haven't really been watching anime. Actually haven't seen Eminence of Shadow. That's how I am with some games. I end up not knowing the actual anime before playing the game, but I think I might watch the Shadow one. Season 2 is going on right now, so if you want to catch up to it, or wait for season 2 to finish, then binge watch it. Go for it. I'm just waiting for the season to finish before I watch it. As per usual. Also, thanks Sensei. He's actually been doing fine. He's actually He's acting normally and all that. Was like a little piece of cheesecake. Sensei Shushu's amazing. I mean, I figured that as long as it wasn't like, when you say little piece of cheesecake, like we're just talking about like a little like nibble, right? Or like a little bite. If it was anything bigger than that, I'd probably be more worried. But if he's acting fine and all that, then it should be okay. I only said that you should, if you're not sure, just to make sure you bring your dog to the vet, just in case you're not sure. But if you've been monitoring your dog and it seems perfectly fine, then should be okay. Should be okay. But my Thanksgiving was really just, it says Santa Fe out to eat, but I'm assuming just going out to eat. It was pretty good. I got full quick though. Yeah, when I went out with my friends, we just went out and go eat Korean barbecue. That was pretty much it. I haven't had Korean barbecue in a while, so we did get our grub on for a bit. But other than that, thank you for the comment, Ren. I'm glad to hear that your dog is doing just fine. I'll just get that now. Then we'll just grab this one since it is, oh, although no, I think I'm gonna grab a speed one. No way. No way. I failed that training? Seriously? Pain. What a pain. All right, looks like the last two comments is from Cheese, so let's go over that. I think I'm done with my first Uma for the next CM. Finally got Mr. CB to UE plus S rank long distance. I'll start working on Brian next. Oh, we just won the race. 2 speed, 1 stamina, 2 int plus May has been working out well for me, by the way. My setup is max limit broken jungle pocket. 3 LB Marzensky speed, 0 LB Gimlet stamina, 2 LB Ramano int, and max LB SR sweep Tosho int. So you should definitely be able to get something similar or even better with your Super Creek stamp card and something like that. 1 event Bourbon and SSR, which is decent for runners. Knowing your setup, I've actually been pretty confident that I could reach UE. I just can't get the run to UE to save my life, to be honest. Especially after that UF9 with Mihono Bourbon. Yeah, I'm just trying my best to get back to that point or even just reach UE. But glad to know that the 2 stamina or 2 int setup is working out. So I will be trying that a little bit more now. I just tested it out with Teio like 2 or 3 times yesterday. So I'm gonna give it a shot more. Also, I'll try Mihono Bourbon with the 3-speed. I still haven't tried that yet. Now, on the other news, some leaks came out that there's an Uma movie in the works. Ooh. And rumor has it that it will be centered around the 2001 era. Let's say Sarah, what the heck? Agnes Tachyon, Manhattan Cafe, and Jungle Pocket. This is just me speculating, but maybe it'll be done by their in-house studio like Road to Top was. That'd be nice to see. So that gets me excited. Plus, I love those 3 and they're all in my top 15. I don't think any of them are in my top 15. I'm not sure about Manhattan Cafe. I feel like she isn't, though. It would all make sense, too, because that's the next big generation after Top Road. Ayabe and TM Opera one, which is 1999. My bets for tomorrow's outs are Festa and Palmer. Let's see if I get them right. Well, seeing that I had mentioned it already, you got one of the 2 correct, but I'm pretty sure you probably mentioned that you got half of it right in your next comment. So let me go over that real quick. Looks like they went double Mejiro instead. While Palmer is my favorite Mejiro, I still feel like I'm gonna have to skip this one. The Mejiro guy should be happy though. It's gonna be a Mejiro Christmas with all those Mejiro support cards and a Mejiro event soon. It really is a Mejiro Christmas. I wonder how you're gonna handle it, Nova. Are you gonna pull for the sake of them being Mejiros? Or are you gonna stay put and not pull? That'd be crazy though. Mejiro guy himself. Let's see what let's see what you do, Nova. Let's see what you do. On another note, I'm glad they are going to add Cafe to the Daily Legends race. I nearly picked her instead of Helios on my ticket, but now I'm glad I didn't. I think I have Cafe, so I just haven't trained her too much. So yeah. Any other skills I can grab? I think I'll be okay for now. Guess I got one of my predictions wrong, but I did mention Bright might have a chance in an earlier comment last week. Hey, your predictions be pretty close then, even though, I mean, you did technically predict it earlier, so we'll say you're like 75% right then. We'll just say something like that. Edit, they also announced some of the next live concert, and the one takes place in March 2024, has Pocket and Manhattan as the future Umas. It would make sense for them to announce the movie I talked about then. We'll see about the movie. That'd be quite interesting to see a UmaMusume movie. Last time we just got an ONA, and now we are possibly getting a movie. Be quite interesting. It would be quite interesting indeed. Thank you for your comments, Cheese, Ren, Omura, and Nova. Hope to see y'all in tomorrow's comment section as well. We just refresh just to make sure there isn't any other new comments. As you guys can see, we are heading towards the final section of the training, and stamina is looking pretty bad. Being at under 700, I'd say that is pretty bad. If I can somehow push that, and if I can at least get it to 900, maybe I'll have a better chance, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Honestly, maybe if we get friendship trainings for stamina, it'll work. Ooh, we'll just do it. But yeah, I was actually following Equinox um because of the simple fact that it is Kita-san's child. So I thought it'd be appropriate since it's the recent like real horse stuff. I don't know. I just been kind of just like curious about to see like who's been racing, and then Equinox kind of just stood out to me, and then looked up and saw that it was, you know, Kita. This was like back in I want to say late 2021, early 2022, somewhere around there was when I started following Equinox like even more. So yeah, just for those who are curious. Other than that, this setup that I have kind of looks no better than me having 2 speeds so far, because my speed is not as high as I want it to be. Because with when I trained Teio in that video, we already had like what, an S plus, even a double S maybe, by the time we were done with the either by the time we were done with it or a little after the first overseas travel. So I'm kind of, maybe it's just a bad run. I'm gonna just assume that maybe I'll grab that, and then we'll grab the stamina one after. Ooh, okay, hold on. I was gonna say if we keep getting that, then we'll probably be able to make it at 1200. Sure, we'll do a little power. I'll keep raising power if that's the case. Guys, I think I think we were just hit with the unfortunate reality that this game didn't want me to have any friendship trainings in the overseas training. So I'm gonna say this run definitely isn't the run because of that. You know, having it happen in one overseas is understandable, but having it happen back to back, even though I did get one in the last one, but you know what I mean, getting it back to back is kind of unfortunate. Really. Obviously, I'm gonna try this setup again later today. I want to see this when the setup actually like works out. Like my speed should be easily reaching 1500 at least. Easily at least 1500. I could see the potential if my stamina had gotten there. So this might be the setup I use for this McQueen if I end up using this McQueen. Well, let me just pick out some skills. I think it's one of her skills. I want to say it's her long distance, her recovery skill that does if you're in the front, forgot what it was. Let me check. If you're in the front in the second half of the race, wait, no, that's not the one. If you didn't have a late start to the race, your stamina will recover in the first half of the middle leg. And it looks like I don't have Arc Maestro, so if I were to pick that, then I think getting concentration or focus wouldn't be too bad of an idea. At least that's me personally. But let's see what other skills I can grab. I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, that one as well. Then let's just jump into the race and see how we do. But honestly, I feel like this 3-speed setup could work for this McQueen. I feel like it'll work. If speed can get pushed up to 1500 plus, stamina being over at 1200 at least, power at least at 1200, and then guts as high as I can get for the without really having the card, and then wise at least at 1200. I would say it's completely doable. I just need to get the run. Obviously, this wasn't the one because did not get any friendship trainings out of the overseas training or overseas expedition, whatever you guys want to call it. So that was quite unfortunate on my end. Maybe this run would have been better if that wasn't the case, but it definitely was the case this time around. There one more skill I can grab. Grab that. All right, so ended off with 1421 speed, 1014 on stamina, 1236 on power, and 1211 on wise. Honestly, I don't know if I said guts, but 723 on guts. And we also did get an S aptitude on long distance. So honestly, this could have been the run. A little bit more speed, a little bit more power. I think this could have been the run. Sadly, it wasn't. I'll give it a shot later on, and hopefully we'll see how that goes. But just a UF though, just a UF. Yikes. I think this is my first UF with this McQueen, but we ended off with 4, 8, 12. Yeah, we didn't get that many skills. 4, 8, 12, 15 skills, lacking a little bit of skills. And yeah, this was a setup: 3 speed, 1 wise, 1 stamina, and Sataki Mei. Yeah, I wish I had more of that, but yep, that is the best swimsuit McQueen that I've trained from UG3 to UF. So technically a win, but I knew it was possible since I've been getting UFs a little bit more consistently, or at least should be getting it more consistently this time around. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below and let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the upcoming Christmas event, with Mejiro Palmer and Mejiro Bright being the event characters for the outfits, or for the banner for the event. There's also going to be Mejiro Ramano and a Mejiro Dober support cards for the support card banner, and then Mejiro Ryan for the event support card that we will be farming for. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. It is the Mejiro Gala. So Nova, I really want to know what you're thinking with the whole Mejiro Christmas event going on. You're gonna pull or not, or do anything about it. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Any animes or stuff you guys want to talk about, leave it down in the comments, or anything else. I think McQueen has a chance of being used in the CM, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the other horse girls, or Umas first, because it'll most likely be either Teio, McQueen, and Daya, or Kita, Mihono, and Daya. We'll see what happens there. But with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.